Hello everybody, this is Shazi aka Jungji Joker. Welcome to Jungji News. Please join me as we catch up to all the Jikookery you may have missed. Starting us off is this hand-holding that happened at the airport when Jungkook were heading to the US. No, they did not shake hands. They held hands. Like we saw from the video, this is one of the cutest things. Jimin gave JK his hand and JK was ready to clasp his hand with both of his. And this was the result. We even had K-Media calling them a couple. Here is the translation. For those saying that they did not hold hands, how come even K-Media noticed but you didn't? So yes, we are starting off very strong with our favorite couple holding hands even when they didn't have to. I mean, did you see Sugar holding Jungkook's hand? No. Not to mention that Jimin literally stopped and waited for Jungkook to come over so he could hold his hand. Sugar did not do any of that. He was just walking, minding his own business. And it would be a big crime not to share how JK looked that day because chef kiss. Next, we had new footage of them selfies from Vietnam, and look how in sync they are. The way their hands move at the same time. Freaky. Yo, I love that. Here is the zoomed out version, the clearer version that hasn't been zoomed in. Next, we had Jikook getting spotted at a restaurant. That woman is honestly all of us. Bye. Oh my god. There we are. That's JK walking out, and then there Jimin is walking out. One of the people who saw them, you can post to read, confirmed that V was there, but they didn't see V. Actually, a lot of people who were there on the restaurant that day say that V was there, but they did not get a chance to get any photos of him or videos of him. But V left first, and then Jikook went to use the bathroom, and then they later left. And no, Jikook did not have sex in the bathroom, since some people cannot support their faves without insinuating that they are doing it everywhere. Next, we had this photo of them in the military drop. I love that things from the past just keep popping up. Love that for us. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we had this video of Satellite Jiyeon. Oh my god, the way I love Satellite Jiyeon, you guys. I know I've said this many times, but I'll continue to say it because the boyfriend vibes are so loud with Satellite Jiyeon. Look at him moving. Jimin moves automatically, JK moves. I'm not even sure this nigga, he doesn't even understand that he's doing it. It's just a reflex for him. He just does it. It just happens. Oh my god, this is so crazy, my guy. This is so crazy to me. Look at that. Oh, look at him. He just moves when Jimin moves. Next, we had something quite funny that happened, and Jikookers honestly had a field day with this. So, trash cookers were claiming the following, only for JK to come live and indirectly debunk every single thing that they were claiming. Now, this has happened so many times with Jungkook that it's hard to tell if it's a coincidence or not. See, Jungkook has debunked trash cookers many times, and I could give multiple examples, but my favorite will always be on this day when Jimin posted this photo of them on Jungkook's bath. Cue JK solos and trash cookers attacking Jimin because apparently he did not have any right to post JK half naked. Apparently, according to them, Jimin posted this without Jungkook's consent. How they knew that, nobody will ever know, but that's what they were saying. Jikookers who are used to JK debunking Jimin haters were not surprised when soon after Jungkook dropped this picture. In my opinion, he saw the hate. in my opinion, he posted this to shame all the Jimin aunties. You say that Jimin posted him shirtless without his consent, so JK was like, you know what? He's my naked back. What you say now? What you say? Like I always say with Jikook, once is a chance. Second is a coincidence. That is a pattern. So JK doing this is definitely a pattern. He saw what Trash Cookers was saying and he was like, nah fam, I ain't in Korea. I'm still in the US. I'm still with Jimin. You want me to go record a video of Jimin? Can do. Same with this. Jungkook revealed his hidden Instagram, and that was his profile pic at the time. Trash Cookers, as always, found a way to connect Jungkook's profile photo to V. You decide if it was a coincidence or not that Jungkook changed his profile picture. Speaking of Jungkook's Instagram handle, someone brought up an interesting point that Jungkook could have called himself I am Jungkook, IA Jungkook, or this is Jungkook, TI Jungkook. But instead, he called himself MNI Jungkook. My name is Jungkook. And considering the fact that Jungkook is low-key obsessed with Jimin, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that he meant for this to appear the way it appears. Because when I look at that, I see Mini Jungkook, and we know Jimin calls himself Mini, like when he coined the name Mini Money. So Mini Jungkook, and Minguki, a name they came up with for their channel. Like, this is giving Jikook. This username is giving Jikook. Just a theory I'm throwing out there. Next, we had a Bangtan bomb that dropped, Jin's Bangtan bomb. And as we can see, this is Mimi here, cute and adorable. And who do we see in the corner? Who do we see in the corner? Seklejion. Can you see Seklejion hovering not too far away?
잘 하고 와요. 예. 갈게요 이제. 아니에요. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Oh, sorry. This is Jikook looking like the power couple that they are. This is Jungji news. I'm trying so hard not to break character, but they drive me crazy. Oh my god. Let's continue, please. As Jikook said this, and I cannot unsee it. Jungkook is literally 2 Jimins wide. Their size difference is insane. Insane. Next, we had J-Hope mentioning Jikook talking about how he ate with them together. He talked about how he ate with RM separately, and then he had also a meal with Jungkook and Jimin together, because as we know, they cannot be separated.
왜냐면 그동안 저는 다 외식을 했거든요. 뭐 남준이랑도 외식하고 다 같이 가가지고 라면도 먹고 뭐 내가 첫날 뭐 먹었더라 또. 전국 지민이랑 뭐 또 밥 먹었고.
There is the accurate translation. Speaking of Jikook always being together.
두 분 그림은 진짜 오랜만이야. 두 분 같이 그림은 오랜만이라고. 같이 본 적이 별로 없어. 요즘 정국 씨가 지민 씨하고만 다녀서.
First of all, can we talk about JK's eye smile as soon as Jimin was mentioned? Like, look at his face. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And he knows it's true too. Like, this Jikook is trying to say JK smiling like that because it's true. Just like when they were asked, are you two a couple? And, there he is. Whipped Jungkook aside, even K-Mid, that Jikook are always together. So we in Delulu, when we say that JK took this picture, this is Jimin watching J-Hope perform. My guy, who else could have taken this photo if it's not JK, who's always with Jimin? This is a video Jimin posted of him with his cute cat, right? And that's the other video of Jimin with a cat that he shared, captioned "The cat I met a month ago," and you can hear JK in the background talking. This is what JK is saying. So you're asking, Shazi, I get why you would share the second cat video because JK is in the background, but why did you share the first cat video? Well, Jimin shared the first cat video on the day or the next day when JK traveled back to South Korea because his friend was about to enlist. And then he shared the second cat video with JK in the video when JK came back. Like the day that the Jikook airport video dropped is the day Jimin dropped this video. So he shares a cat video when JK leaves, and then he shares a cat video when JK comes back. And I don't know about y'all, but coincidences when it comes to Jikook are not a thing. They're not a thing. But as to why he did that, there's no way to know. I'm sure someone out there who does the Jikook numbers thing probably has it figured out. Let it be known that before they enlisted, they spent time together shooting Ayushua. Then they enlisted together. Then they came out of the military and they did nothing but keep spending time together. The only time they separated was when JK went to SK for his friend. But now, he's back. So they're back together. But if anybody has a right to say that they are fave and never separated, that's us. It's us. It's us. We are the only ones who have a right to say that Jikook are never separated. Not these other shippers. Shippers because we're not shippers. But you get what I'm saying. This has been Jungji News. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm wrapping up the news sector so that I can break character because my guy, oh my God, this man. So finally, we see the tattoo. I mean, we're still not seeing it in full until we see him shirtless, but we finally see the tattoo. But the thing about this is, my God, Jimin's man is hot. I'm not gonna lie. I see why like the JK solos are so freaking crazy, why they are so nuts, and this is crazy. I see why Jikookers only want to ship V with JK because this man, this man, look at this man. Look at this man. You are telling me that this cutie patootie, that this angel, this cute, this man, you're telling me that this man, he's just walking around with this for a boyfriend? This? Oh my God. Hey! I can't do it. Oh my God. Woo! Lucky Jimin. Yeah? I mean, JK is lucky too. Like, don't get me wrong. He's dating an ethereal man. But, bro. Okay. See you in my next video, much longer video, as we talk about that Jikook life. You know which life. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ta-da!